season, the goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the BYU Cougars and the Iowa Hawkeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. The Hawkeyes ready to kick it away first. A rather underwhelming start as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Hunting on first down, but wide. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Brown will throw it. Got his man on the right. Still running at the 40. Lots of room to run. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa! They get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball and let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
He'll bring it out. It's Bachmeier. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Back in the old days when they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense, is that what we're doing here? He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they breaks away on the left. The 10. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Once he got some room, it was over. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Looking for room. It's Martin. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on third down. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Under fire. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Takes it on the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at them. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his back in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
From the red zone, it's Moulton. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Tries again to get it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Iowa! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the 1st quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside, it's Martin. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Finds the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that. 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On his way back from the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on it, and he just goes shoof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Martin. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's got the back in the middle. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Bringing the heat. Looking for a huge play. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Brown wants to pass. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
That's caught. It's Phillips. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got him downfield. Touchdown, BYU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. Might as well stick with him. Makes a pass to Marker. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Makes the catch. It's Moulton. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Down to the gun with Kamari Malton. Finding some room. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
On first down, it's Malton again. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Phillips. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and goal. Here's Kamari Malton. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. Using the quick game. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! Ready to try the point after. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a man, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the right. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the 1st down. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they could muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws it deep. Makes a deep grab. No one there to stop him except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. That is brutal. An explosive play like that to be wiped out by a mistake. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Phillips. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. BYU lines up quickly. Defense in press coverage. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Hawkeyes call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice. Go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He wants to change this route. Brown will throw it. Looking for a big play. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense,
And he's in! Touchdown, Hawkeye! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game and give him 16 on the year. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Martin. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They go right back to him. Might have a chance. Steps his way to a little bit of a pickup. Not enough for the first down as the clock continues to move here late in the half. Now the play fake. Back open in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day. And
he's going for it all. Goes high to pull it in. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's open the show with Vanderbilt taking on the Missouri State Bears. And it's the Commodores engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Sun Belt.
I can't say I've seen this strategy before, but they're showing punt on first down. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Some misdirection with the counter. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Cougars peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Takes the handoff. It's Martin. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Heaves it deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going over the top. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Handoff from Alton.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The offense changing the play. Kamari again. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll give it to Malton. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Gonna take a shot. He's got it down the field. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Casper. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. The Cougars have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he made the extra point without problem. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bachmeier. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. Pulls it on the option.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lions. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion.
Makes a grab and room to run. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Looking downfield on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. 7-yard pickup on that one. Third down and 3 coming. BYU right back to the line. Muscling ahead on third and short. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back at the 30. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Kamari again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yard situations, the goal-to-go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense. Forcing a third and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got it.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You've got to love what you're seeing if you're the head coach of this team, because your defense is simply not resting on their laurels, and they're playing until there's zeros on the clock. They've got a massive lead. We're late in the fourth quarter, and they're still getting sacks.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Fires left. Zips it out to his man. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time. And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down, you've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a 1st down.
The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They just keep firing. Here comes the heat. Being chased. Breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Back's looking for the goal line. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
Down big. Might as well. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. He is stopped short of the line to gain. The 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Handoff from the gun. You just can't go backwards. There he did, and they swarmed him for a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Booster.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. Welcome to the venerable Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio. Basically a month into the season, here in week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the San Diego State Aztecs and the Toledo Rockets. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with the Toledo head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, the defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just... The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Aztecs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Sutton. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Napier. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running inside, it's Sutton. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll go right back to the run. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Aztecs are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the tight end did a nice job there. He ran the route, he got underneath the linebackers, came out the other side, and that's a play he just has to be able to finish.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions, but sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He has a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before, ice in their veins. And you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Oh, they're after him! That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Trying to pick up the 1st out of the backfield. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Bostic. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down. Motion from the back. A little release to the back. Touchdown, Est! The Aztecs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st, an array of possibilities here. And the Aztecs are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Offense set on 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Bostic. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
He'll throw on third down. With the catch, it's Napier. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And down he goes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This would have been a massive field goal try from 55 yards out. Instead, they'll go for it and try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. That took nerves of steel to convert that fourth down on the road.
Oh, man, the crowd going nuts. A big-time opportunity in the third quarter to create some momentum. Help them go crazy. Help them go nuts. But the offense does their job, quiets the crowd, gets the big fourth down conversion.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Get it out on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Aztecs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. He turns that loose down the right side. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll they'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He leaves it with the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. Maybe a crease. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Unleashes one deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Swings it out to his running back. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Fires to the wideout. And it's in. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Aztecs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Washington again. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. Going for the marker on the ground. And he's not going to... Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll try to get it through the air. Got it. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game, and he's playing his best football right now.
And, man, they cut him loose. He's wide open. Obviously, coming down the stretch of this football game, this defense has got to be dialed in, man. Know exactly who they're covering. I don't know if it was a miscommunication, but this game's about to get interesting.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the first down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have 1 timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
The run inside. It's Sutton. There's a crease. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. This time he wants to throw. It's complete to the right. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So now they come to the line on 2nd and 7 after the delay of game penalty. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Makes this one, and it'll be all tied up in the final minute. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! We'll get it started here in overtime. Running inside. It's Sutton. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
All right, now when I'm in OT and I start to get in this territory, I gotta be thinking touchdown. Like, what are my plays that I can go to now? I ran the football, I showed a little bit of conservativeness. Now I gotta take advantage of a shot out wide. What's my best go-to play in this situation?
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. Touchdown, Aztecs! They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Hands it off on the counter. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. 3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He might want another play. On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another 6 times this year, just back and forth, trading blows, offenses coming up with explosive plays, big hits all over the field. David, this is what college football is all about.
No doubt. I love your excitement, but where's the defensive mentions? Some good defense out there, too, there, homeboy. I know it's not just offenses that get you excited. Some defensive plays, too. Nip and tuck the whole game, decided in overtime, crushing loss.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Fresno State's offense will go to work first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control.
There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll... Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Martin back to pass. Here's the pressure. He uncorks one deep. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. They keep count of their number of explosive plays, and that last one has them set up 1st and 10 at the 19. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Right back to him on the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Fresno State! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So San Diego State's offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. They'll operate out of split backs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Aztecs decide to punt it away. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Return's going to get it up around. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That's caught, it's busted. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Aztecs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Going to try to get it himself.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After the holding penalty, 1st and 20 for this offense. Got his man on the right. Tripped up for the tackle.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
The Aztecs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Sutton. They make the tackle at the 22. Will give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a 1st down. And the Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he will get just beyond the 1st down marker before sliding.
2nd and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. He's going for the goal line. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. And guys, sometimes even as much as you hate penalties, at least it was one of effort. And backed up 2nd and goal. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown! Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Throws to the wideout. Fired in there, but incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He's looking to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Aztecs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is brought. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Here's a give to Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. And he adjusted. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a... They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Got a man, it's Sheffield. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Sutton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Unloads to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Brown. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Man, you gotta love the response of the quarterback. Like last possession, you make a mistake, easy to get down on yourself sometimes, but now just come out and you're absolutely surgical. 4 for 4, spreading the ball out, seeing the defense really well. Nice bounce back for this QB.
He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. The Aztecs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Shoots it to the left. Caught. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Aztecs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Touchdown, Aztecs! Quarterback making adjustments. He'll start this drive firing. He's taking the shot. Jump ball, and he's got it. Oh, what a grab. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Under fire. And he never had a chance.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on 1st down to the pass and getting the sack.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. They drag him down at the... San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... He'll take a deep shot here. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Finally brought down the... All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
Really nice play call by the offense, too. Obviously, your quarterback's thrown picks on his last 2 drives, so you have to settle him down. And the best way to settle down a quarterback is to get the running game going. Put it on the big fellas up front. Put it on your backs. That's a really nice run, and that should help settle the QB down a bit.
And it's his 4th interception of the game. And he's wrapped up after he... San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. Tough to get a rhythm off the bench, and the first one is incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Aztecs line up to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. And there he goes. You always hear about guys in practice who run into the end zone no matter what. That's what's happening here. They'll go to the end zone, their flag's on the field, and this one's coming back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Napier. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's busted. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Scanning the field, it's Saunders. Got his man. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air, and they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Got a man. It's Brown. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. He wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Saunders. Unloads it left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown! To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Napier. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long, and now it's second and a mile. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And after the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, this offense faces third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. The Aztecs will punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is collected at the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. They go to the wide receiver screen, and they get him down.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
And the Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Sutton. Could be an alley. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. The give. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive.
Turning it on. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Give to Washington again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's a give to Washington. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Lost to fire on second down. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Guys, they've taken the lead, and now the stage is set for the end of this one.
Well, the offense and special teams
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Now they've got it at the 44 on first and 10. To the air, it's Saunders. Here comes the heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short. He needs a yard. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up. Not sure why they're not content to just take the W. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.